That was close. Well, welcome back. Oh, come on, you piece of shit. Get moving. Come on, you piece of shit. There we go. Now we're cooking. Moving. Whatever. Alright, so I'm gonna give you kind of some thoughts on Maxine Waters here. So she told people basically that if you don't get the verdict that we want, you should go to the streets and get more confrontational and more aggressive and all these things. The Republican Party, the GOP, tried to push a bill through to silence her, to to get her to have a little bit of repercussions for what she said. And of course, it was Nancy Pelosi who said, "No, she did the right thing." Like, excuse me? How is that not Democratic privilege? Or, I'm sorry, Democrat privilege when the Democrats were literally trying to shut down President Trump for, former President Trump. Shut down President Trump for potentially inciting violence on January 6th when he actually did not. Yet, when there's actual incitement for violence, they ignore it? How is that not one-sided? How is that not favoritism? The Democrats are literally getting away with what they want because they can. Because, partly the Republicans need to start fighting fire with fire. There's a point where you can be respectful, and I get it. I hate violence. I don't think it was appropriate. I don't think you should be aggressive or violent. But, what do you do to a child who is being absolutely ridiculous? What do you do for a child who is throwing this huge temper tantrum and fighting back? Well, you have to raise the bar. You can't just wallow back because you're an adult. We should all be adults here. We really should. There's no excuse for violence. There's no excuse because we are a civilized society, except we're acting like we're not. So what do you do with adults who cannot control their temper tantrums? You gotta push back a little bit. And yes, that is a Republican problem, is they're not pushing back hard enough. I'm not saying go above, I'm saying equal their resistance. If they're resisting, you gotta resist too. You gotta push a little harder. But the Democrats are getting away with it. And they should not. The Republicans should be fighting harder to shut down people like Maxine Waters and Nancy Pelosi and other people who were saying that Trump was the most evil person on earth, and how dare he be a president, or how dare he even consider running again. How dare he this, whatever, when the Democrats are saying you need to fight to the streets, or Mayor Lightfoot, the mayor of Chicago, who was inciting violence. It's sickening that they haven't impeached these people and that they're still in office. That is not excusable. If the Republicans were to say anything like that, go to the streets because Biden won, then they should be punished too. And the Democrats are trying to do that. They're trying to still hunt down people, and they're still punishing people for those who are at the January 6th, whatever it was. It's insane. It's sickening. And the Democrats should not get away with it like the Republicans should get away with it. But the Democrats are. Alright, well, those are my thoughts, and thank you for watching. Bye.